I thought I'd do something festive because Christmas is coming up and I haven't. So I'm going to make a centerpiece out of deco mesh and a basket and a bunch of floral stuff. So I started out, I'm going to make these little poofs of the red deco mesh, and I'm going to do it like 5 inches, and I'm only going to put them maybe a couple inches from each tying, so that it'll make a big old poof, and then like kind of like a fringe all the way around on the outside. I'm using floral wire so that I realized it worked better on this basket. Otherwise you have a bunch of pipe, you know look at, it's really fuzzy, and I'd have to glue it down and all that. But with this I can reuse it with the one that I'm going to put in the inside. So I realized on the end I used the wire, and it wasn't working, so not as good for the tying of the end. So I did use the pipe cleaner for that, and that's about it. So I mean, this is so simple to do, really, just repetitive like all deco mesh. And sometimes I get bored doing that, but I don't know. I like things, jumbled up a little bit, different, and I just keep working. So I'm going to go all the way around, and it's going to look awesome, and it's so simple. So I have a friend that really hates Christmas music. So on this one, I put a bunch of Christmas music. Sorry. But I like Christmas music. I've never heard of anyone who hates Christmas music. What the heck? Is that a thing? I always liked it. It's all jolly and, all that stuff. I mean, come on. So I'm just working my way all the way around. And then when I get to the end, I'm going to tuck the end in. And I'm going to leave the floral wire right there because I'm actually going to reuse it for the green that I'm going to put in the middle. And then sometimes it's helpful, and it's going to be covered up anyway, so I don't have to trim a lot. So I got this basket at Dollar General for like $6. It's like a 12-inch diameter. I was hoping they had a smaller one, but they didn't, so I'm just going to use that. And I thought it would be kind of cool for a centerpiece. And it actually works kind of like a wreath because I'm going around. So I'm using the green, and then I'm going to attach it and just randomly attach it around just to secure it. But I'm just going to roll it. It's not going to be like anything fancy. I'm using it as a filler because the basket itself, being 12 inches. So I'm going to just use the wire, and I'm just going to go in like the end and then attach it. And then most of it I'll use the inner wires that are already there. I love this song, Holy Night. I don't know. It's one of my favorites. I try not to get trademarks because seems like YouTube, they bust me every time with trademark music. And I'm like, oh, come on. One time I even used what they recommended, and they still trademarked it, and I'm like, oh, come on, that one, yeah, really? But sometimes I get away with it. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm just barely attaching it just to secure it to the edge. Like I said, it's just a filler. And I try to speed it up because I know you guys don't want to watch me be all detailing and stuff like that. It's kind of boring. I don't want to lose your interest. Hopefully I don't. So when I cut the end, I'm just going to tuck it in. Kind of just past where the end is there. Kind of tuck it under, and then I'm just going to attach it to the wire there. So see, it just kind of fills it in. It's a little lighter than the leaves that I'm going to use, so I don't like using the same on the same. So to be more interesting to the eye, you know, you gotta kind of mess it up. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I got the lighter green. It's pretty shiny though. And then I'm gonna use this candle I bought for like $2 at Dollar General. You know, we don't have any 99-cent stores anymore. They all closed down out here. So all we have left is like Dollar General or Dollar Tree, and they're about the same. So the only thing with out here, the Dollar Generals and the Dollar Trees don't sell deco mesh, but they do sell the florals. This floral I got at Walmart, and it had the berries and the pine cones and everything in this bush. So I really kind of scored. It was a couple years ago, and it was on sale after Christmas sale. You know, those are the best. Anyway, so this candle, I glued at the bottom and placed it in the middle. However, I forgot that it indented on the bottom in the middle. So it's going to fall over, and I have to re-glue it on the edges. You know, it's just, yeah, it is what it is. I mess up all the time. There you go. So anyway, I got it in there. And I'm using the white with the green around the base of the candle. And then I'm going to go green, and then I'll put a poinsettia there. You know, I know Hobby Lobby actually has better quality of everything, you know, but they're so expensive, you know, that, you know, I'd rather go to Walmart or even the dollar stores. You know, they'll have flowers and stuff like that. I'm going to take it apart anyway and use just the leaves or whatever, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, if I go on Hobby Lobby, I'm spending $100 because I always need something, usually paints or paintbrushes or, you know, canvases. They have some really nice canvases that are easy to paint on. So I use that, and then have the floral department. Not cheap, not cheap, not cheap. Sometimes you can get a really good sale, though, at 75% off. That's really nice. So I'm just going to go around, and then you know, you can add, like I said, you don't even, I thought about using like pine cones all the way around there. That would, like a bunch of pine cones, and maybe add a few leaves, but you know, that, or you can, if you go in and get really cheap ornaments, you know, the little package ornaments, or, you know, toys, you know, how they sell those, you can use that, you know, for a little more, you know, I guess Santa type thing. So it depends on your theme. You know, I was going more for the poinsettia and stuff like that. So on this one, I got some really shiny, really pretty pine cones, really small ones. So I'm just sticking those around, and I got the berries. The 3 berries I got for like 25 cents at Dollar General, and then because they were on sale, they just didn't have much. And then the little berries came off the bush, so it just kind of gives them a shine. I'm just kind of filling in where it's kind of empty is all I'm doing, because I like it really full. I'm like, where do I put it? And there it is. Merry Christmas. That's my Christmas video. Yay. It turned out pretty good.